Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Global News, the White House has accused China of engaging in a deliberate industrial-scale campaign to steal U.S. artificial intelligence technology. Michael Kretsios, director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, stated that foreign entities, primarily based in China, are leveraging thousands of proxy accounts and jailbreaking techniques to systematically extract capabilities and proprietary information from American AI models. This accusation comes just weeks before a planned summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing, threatening to escalate already strained tech relations between the two superpowers. The Chinese embassy in Washington has strongly refuted these claims, describing them as baseless allegations and asserting Beijing's commitment to protecting intellectual property rights. This development also casts doubt on future shipments of powerful AI chips, such as those from NVIDIA to China. Japan's Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry, Akazawa Ryubrose, is reportedly planning to visit Suzhou, China, from May 20 to 23 to attend the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation (APEC) Trade Ministers meeting. This potential visit, coordinated by the Japanese government and reported by Kyodo News and Tsingtao, marks a significant development as it would be the first time a Japanese cabinet minister visits China since Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi made a Taiwan contingency statement in November last year. Sino-Japanese relations remain tense following Takaichi's remark in Parliament, which suggested a Taiwan contingency could constitute an existential crisis for Japan. China expressed strong dissatisfaction, implemented stricter export controls on Japan in January, and advised its citizens against traveling to Japan. Despite Takaichi expressing openness to dialogue with China, bilateral relations have shown no clear signs of improvement. Amid this strained environment, Japanese economic organizations, including Keizai Doyukai, the Japan-China Economic Association, and the Japan International Trade Promotion Association, are also planning separate visits to China in the coming months, signaling ongoing efforts to engage despite political friction. Israel and Lebanon are set to hold a second round of direct talks in Washington on Thursday, April 23rd, mediated by the United States. Lebanon's primary objective in these ambassador-level discussions is to extend a precarious 10-day ceasefire agreement, which is nearing its expiration. The initial ceasefire began on April 16th. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to participate in portions of the meeting, alongside a U.S. delegation that includes Ambassadors Mike Huckabee and Meeting Iso Isoa, and State Department Advisor Michael Needham. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has expressed his country's desire to prolong the ceasefire for at least another month and hopes to meet with President Trump in Washington to provide a detailed overview of Lebanon's situation. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is scheduled to hold a security conference call to address the evolving situation in Lebanon and Iran. Some Israeli residents differentiate between the Lebanese government and Hezbollah. Others underscore the importance of diplomatic solutions. This comes after Hezbollah initiated attacks on Israel on March 2nd, following the outbreak of the Iran war on February 28th, drawing Lebanon into the broader conflict. Israel subsequently launched ground and air operations. The Israeli military stated it would maintain its presence in southern Lebanon and advised residents against returning to numerous southern villages. This news comes from the APEC Times. According to Zio Sabal, U.S. President Donald Trump has dispatched two special envoys, Steve Witkoff and son-in-law Jared Kushner, to Pakistan to prepare for a second round of talks with Iranian representatives this weekend. Iran's official media has also confirmed that Iranian Foreign Minister Araghchi is set to depart. CNN reports that American officials revealed the composition of the U.S. delegation, noting that Vice President J.D. Vance is not among them. Officials explained that Vance's absence is due to the non-attendance of his Iranian counterpart, Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, who is leading the Iranian delegation. However, officials added that if significant progress is made during the initial talks, Vice President Vance and his staff are prepared to travel to Islamabad, Pakistan's capital, to join the discussions at any time. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.